Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Andy from wholesale-help.com. Yes, that's right, it's Friday, so it's time for another
Reader's Questions.
Today's question comes from Anthony on the YouTube comments. What's going on, Anthony?
Can I trust DHgate?
Thank you very much for your question, Anthony. I think I recognize your name. I think you've recently become a Wholesale Help Gold member. Good decision. If you're a regular viewer of the Wholesale Help channel and you don't know what the Gold membership is, link down below, tell you all about it. Now, Anthony, can you trust DHgate? Well, it's important. Now, how do I say this? It's important to be careful with your money. It's not a question of whether or not you can trust DHgate. DHgate is but the vessel, is just the marketplace from which within people offer things to buy. There's nothing wrong with DHgate itself. I'm sure there are a lot of very useful suppliers from the Far East on DHgate. If anyone doesn't know who or what DHgate is, it's a marketplace where you can find wholesale suppliers generally from the Far East. Now, DHgate do have tools in place which help you decide which ones are to be trusted and which ones are maybe less known. But it is your responsibility to do your due diligence. You have to research the supplier you're looking at. And even a supplier who is actually a supplier may still cause you problems. One big issue with dealing with a Far East supplier for the first time is knowing whether they are a genuine supplier or whether they're just a guy who happens to live down the road from a load of wholesale suppliers. And he is just the middleman and is simply putting his own profit on top of what he can buy from the factory. This guy will tell you he is the manufacturer. He will tell you it is his factory. He will tell you whatever you need to know. It's your job to find out whether he actually is and whether he actually has. Now, you still may be able to do business with these type of people, but it gets tricky. Firstly, you're paying more than you need to. And secondly, if you want to build a business on the stock that you're getting from these guys, you don't know whether they're going to disappear, whether they're going to be able to acquire the same uniformity of stock. Let's just say you build up a market and a business and everything's going well, and all of a sudden that guy can't get the same type of fabric, he can't get the same color, he can't get the same material, because you're not dealing with the guy who can make those decisions. You need to build a relationship with the guys at the source, and this is the issue when you're in England or the US or Canada. It's very difficult without physically going there to know who you're dealing with, and that is the issue. So can you trust DHgate? Yes. Can you trust everyone who sells on DHgate? No. Am I going to get scammed if I buy something from DHgate? Possibly. It's your responsibility. One way you can definitely avoid this, if you're in the UK or Europe and you would like to get into buying from China and selling products on Amazon, then you can pop along to my one-day business building boot camp I like to call Import to Amazon. Myself and Lewis Wade will be putting on another Amazon training day at the 4-star Vanderbilt Hotel in Kensington, London. I'll be taking the morning session where I will tell you everything you need to know from the ground up about selling on Amazon via the FBA method. And in the afternoon, Lewis will be taking you through more advanced tactics about importing from China, including getting access to import agents who are there in China, who can check out factories for you, get prices, check the stock, and be your man in China, which is very, very valuable. If you'd like to come along and meet us and get trained personally on Amazon FBA and importation, then it would be great to see you. So if you're interested, click the link in the description box below and get your deposit down to secure your seat. But apart from that, the message, Anthony, is do your research, be careful. You can even ask them to supply some contact details of their current clients so you can speak to someone personally and just double check that they're on the level and they're okay. Alrighty, I hope that was useful, Anthony. Thank you very much for your question. If anyone else has anything to ask, hit me up in the comments box below. Always happy to help. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Andy Lawrence and I will catch you on the very next video. Bye for now.